Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke and Ridge are infuriated by Bill's action, and Lee blasts Luna. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Lee Finnegan lashes out at Luna Nozawa, while Brooke Logan and Rich Forrester will be infuriated by Bill Spencer's action. Now that Katie Logan has provided updates on Luna's survival, Ridge and Brooke will have an opportunity to respond in the Forrester showroom. Katie will do her best to respond to the many questions that Ridge and Brooke will have. Katie will probably reveal how Luna targeted intoxicated Will Spencer and became pregnant after she talks about Lee protecting Luna and acting as though she was gone forever. Katie might acknowledge that things aren't looking good, even though the Spencers are holding out hope that the baby might belong to someone else. Nevertheless, until they received the results of some paternity tests, Bill chose to keep Luna hidden away in his place, rather than put her back in the slammer. Naturally, Brooke and Ridge might believe that Bill is making a mistake. It's easy to see Ridge and Brooke getting furious since Bill chose to hide Luna at the Spencer mansion, rather than call the police. As they take in Katie's shocking revelation, Brooke and Ridge may threaten to call the police themselves. Ridge and Brooke will be aware that it is imperative that Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes, would be informed of Luna's survival as soon as possible. It appears like Lee will travel to the Spencer mansion and give Luna a hard time. There will be additional arguments between Luna and Lee since Lee will feel as though she put everything on the line for her granddaughter and niece, only to have Luna discard everything. On the episode, Will and Elektra Forrester will pout over their terrible situation. Will and Elektra will be devastated, but if the results of the impending paternity test support Luna, much more destruction could be on the horizon. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Will still be furious with Luna for wrecking his life, but Luna will continue to believe that she can build a happy family with him and their child. Hope and Carter decide what to do with their lives. The news that Carter had secured the reinstatement of Hope for the future sent Hope reeling. "There is nothing I wouldn't do for you, Hope, or your happiness," he assured her. "I want to marry you today because of this." This followed her voicing concerns about the impending marriage to her mother, Brooke. Liam remembered Hope telling him she loved him back at the Forrester mansion, but Beth's arrival downstairs, prepared for the father-daughter dance, snapped him back to reality. Brooke expressed gratitude to Ridge for reviving the hope for the future line in the new showroom. Brooke warned him that his closest buddy would be in for heartbreak, even if Ridge had completely changed her mind about her kid. "I think her heart's being drawn back to Liam," she said. Ridge. Daphne learned that open mic night had resumed while she was at Il Giardino. Carter received a text message from Daphne asking if he would want to accompany her. She replied right away, "If you don't have other plans with Hope." It appeared that Ridge didn't want to hear about Hope possibly reuniting her family, and Brooke clarified that Hope was troubled and questioning her engagement. Beth stated that she wanted her parents to reconcile. She hoped Hope would go to the dance. But Beth's question, "Do you really think Mommy and Carter will actually get married?" confused Liam a little. Beth wasn't the only person at Forrester who had doubts about the marriage. Hope stated that she has no desire to marry someone impulsively. She didn't need an extravagant wedding, but it should be planned. Carter wanted to start planning right away, but it seemed like she was attempting to buy herself some extra time. She was sent a picture of Beth getting ready for the dance as they were talking. When she informed Carter that Beth had requested her attendance, Carter asked, "You want to be there with Beth and Liam tonight?" Brooke encouraged Hope to follow her heart, but Ridge and Brooke said they had no idea what Hope would decide. Katie stormed into the showroom and demanded to speak with them about something before they could continue their conversation. Brooke cut her off before she could say anything more to inform Katie, the head of PR, that Hope's line had been restored. Katie stated that she needed to discuss bigger news that affected Ridge's daughter Steffi. Liam reassured Beth that wanting her parents to get back together was common. Despite their relationship status, he tried his best to convey to her that they would always remain a family. Regardless of Hope's future with Carter, the love for Beth remained unaltered. Since Hope was the mother, Carter chuckled at the thought of her going to the daddy-daughter dance. Carter disregarded his better judgment and urged Hope to spend the momentous evening with her ex-husband and daughter after Hope rambled on about how much this meant to Beth. Though it wasn't a given, Beth persisted in hoping Hope would arrive in time for the dance. Hope felt a touch of disappointment and inquired as to whether Carter was truly in favor of her attending the dance. Although she was unsure of the duration of the dance, he advised her to stay as long as it feels right. She did everything she could to reassure him, but there was a tone of defeat in Carter's voice. Hope conveyed her appreciation for her line's comeback. They couldn't deny the obvious, but Carter didn't believe any of this was part of the plan. It wasn't functioning. Her bond with Liam was too deep, and he was acting as though the engagement was over while his amazing recovery reignited their passion. As he pleaded with Hope to give your daughter what she wants, Carter quit. Return her parents to her. That's your heart's desire. Carter gives his now-fiancée a final kiss and a few sad touches before saying, goodbye. Katie had to inform them that Luna was still alive, even though Bill didn't want her to do so. She's not dead, Katie said. She is still alive. Luna is alive, Brooke and Ridge said, too shocked to respond. At the dance, which was clearly in their living room, Liam and Beth danced the night away. Beth exuded optimism for her mother's arrival, as they performed a final dance together before the evening sun set. Daphne was singing a sensual song back at Il Giardino when Carter entered, distraught at yet another failed engagement. As her song played over the background, Beth was happy to see Hope come in and join her and her father for their last family dance. Carter was captivated by Daphne's voice reflections, and fell in love once more in a flash. He declared after the show that she was correct in every way, and that he was just a loser in love. Liam saw that Hope's finger was missing the ring, and the two of them exchanged a wistful look at the possibility of permanently rekindling what had been lost. Hope's ultimate decision, Steffi's discovery and Poppy's return. According to spoilers for the week of October 6th on The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi Forrester Finnegan will learn about Luna Nozawa. Hope Logan chooses her partner in the meanwhile, but Carter Walton may only experience a little delay. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. First, let's talk about Katie Logan. Rich Forrester and Brooke Logan will receive a startling bombshell from the brunette. Bridge will go crazy over Steffi and everyone else when they learn that Luna is still alive. After Katie informs them that Lee Finnegan staged the murderer's demise, Will Spencer and Electra Forrester are currently dealing with a crisis. Ridge will point the finger at Bill Spencer right away. But Katie can reassure Bridge that Bill will do this correctly this time. She'll see to it. Ridge confronting Bill about the Luna problem in a furious manner would be typical of him. Ridge and Eric Forrester obviously think well of Will because he recently received a promotion. Ridge will therefore probably regret Will and Electra's involvement in the Luna case. Penelope Poppy Nozawa is back. According to spoilers for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful. Finn and her must both learn that Luna has returned from the grave because she shares scenes with him. Someone will eventually inform Steffi about the situation. It will probably be Taylor Hayes telling Steffi what she discovered from Deacon Sharp. Given how combative she is, Steffi ought to come back soon. But Luna is probably going to keep boasting about her escape from jail. Luna may be shocked to hear that her plan will not work out. Eventually perhaps, but not this week. Hope's broken heart is another. The young lady confided in Brooke Logan about her love for Liam Spencer and Carter. It appears that Hope will ultimately decide on Liam. Although Carter will be devastated, he will continue to get back in touch with Daphne Rose. But keep an eye out for any new complications that might arise if Hope becomes pregnant with Carter's child. In the week of the event, which plot line are you most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. As Ridge declares his love for Brooke, Liam experiences a flashback of Hope. When Liam thought he was dying, Hope felt herself drawn back toward him. Even though the crisis was a fabrication, Hope still feels a strong relationship from the hours they spent together. She now feels guilty about those emotions, particularly now that she and Carter are engaged. Their relationship with Beth only served to confuse matters and intensify Hope and Liam's feelings for one another. Over the years they have shared a great deal. Carter, meanwhile, is still looking to the future. He has made it apparent that he wants to wed Hope, and although she readily accepted his proposal, they haven't hurried to arrange a date. Even as Carter becomes increasingly excited for their wedding, her doubts remain in the background. However, as Liam and Beth got ready for the dance, Carter urged Hope to spend time with her family. A new collection is developing at Forrester Creations. In addition to Brooke, Carter, and Daphne, Eric and Ridge are leading the creative concept. Even though Ridge and Brooke recently got married, the company's newest collection keeps up with the demands of the fashion industry. The Spencers are in a difficult situation as a result of Luna's pregnancy. Luna thinks she and Will can have a child together. Bill and Katie, though, have different plans. After the kid is born, Luna will be sent back to prison since they want her out of their sons' lives. What will happen to the Spencer grandchild, however, is the crucial question. According to One Notion, the plot of Luna's baby may involve Remy and Deke. On Reddit, a user commented, "I feel like Remy and Deke will adopt the baby of Luna and Will for some reason. Remy may be generating problems for the marriage, even if she severed her relationship with Luna for Deke's benefit. Luna will run away if she learns that Bill and Katie intend to put her in jail. Luna will conclude that her child would be better off without the Spencers when they betray her. She will turn to Remy and Deke, two people she trusts, in her search for a new home for her child. Luna leaving her infant on Remy and Deke's doorstep will completely upend their lives. They will choose to include the child in their family while they tend to them. However, when Will and the Spencers find out they have Luna's baby, their adoption plans will be derailed."